Hello chess fans, this is Rick from Chess to Impress. In this video I will tell you about the 2017 Pro Chess League. The Pro Chess League is an internet tournament for teams of 4 players. It was held in March 2017. 5 of the top 7 players in the world took part, so there was a good field. The time control was 15 minutes per player and a 2-second increment per move. There was $50,000 of prize money, of which $20,000 went to the winning team. The final was between the St. Louis Archbishops with Wesley So on board 1 and the Norway Gnomes with Magnus Carlsen, the world champion, on board 1. St. Louis won, and in this video I'll show you the game between So and Carlsen. Wesley So was white, Magnus Carlsen was black. It was played on the 26th of March 2017 in the final of the Pro Chess League. So opened d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight f3, bishop b4 check, bishop d2 were in the Bogo Indian opening, a5 played by Carlsen, queen e7 is the most common move, but a5 has also been played thousands of times. a3 kicking the bishop, Carlsen took on d2, So took back with the queen, b6, knight c3, bishop b7, g3, Carlsen castled, bishop g2, knight e4, knight takes and bishop takes, So castled, and here Carlsen played a4, which shows the drawback of the move a2, a3. White's queen side is now immobile. His b-pawn can't play. Queen e3, bishop b7, and queen d3, making room for the e-pawn. f5 from Carlsen to stop So playing e4. Knight e5, the bishop were swapped, bishop takes, king takes, and d6. Knight f3, queen f6, and here comes e4. Knight c6, rook a e1, and rook a5 from Carlsen. He wants to move his rook to f5 one day, on a good day, as commentator Yasser Sarawan always says. And So prevents that with d5, but now he gets a weak pawn on d5. Carlsen took on e4, queen takes back, e takes d5, c takes d5, and the knight went back to e7. Now So could have taken on e7, and then queen takes f3 check, king g1, and the position is about equal. But Wesley So decided on rook d1. Again, with an equal position. Queen f5 from Carlsen, and now So decided to take on e7. Carlsen took on f3 with check, king g1, and rook c5. Black is slightly better, but white should be able to hold the position. But of course this is a rapid game on the internet. With not a lot of time, this position is easier to play with black. Well, Magnus Carlsen makes it look easy, let's put it that way. Of course, he could not have, instead of rook c5, could not have taken on d5, because then queen e6 check wins that rook. That would have been a blunder. After rook c5, So played rook d2, h6 from Carlsen, rook e1, rook f5, and rook e3. After the game, Wesley So claimed that he could have achieved equality with queen e8 check, king h7, queen takes a4, but after rook f takes d5, black is still slightly better. But okay, rook e3 was played, rook c1 check, rook back to e1, rook takes check, queen takes, and rook e5. Again, you cannot take that pawn on d5 because of queen e6 check. White has to defend, so played queen c1, b5 from Carlsen, h3, king f8, and h4, which is a bit of a risky move as it gives black a hook to open up the king side with g7, g5, and then white's king will become less safe. King e8 from Carlsen. Carlsen is not in a rush and first brings his own king to a safer place. King h2, there's not much, so doesn't have any options to play actively, so he just has to sit and wait, which is a difficult strategy, especially with little time on the clock. Carlsen still not in a hurry. King d8 brings his king to the safer queen side. Queen h1 from So. Queen b3. Queen g2. Rook e1. Queen h3. Queen f3. Queen g2. And queen f5. White is almost in zugzwang. It's very difficult to move any pieces. Black has attacking chances against the white king. And in a practical game, white is in big trouble. The rook has to keep protecting the d5 pawn. The queen doesn't have any squares. Here Wesley So played queen h3, a blunder in a bad position. Carlsen saw it, played rook h1 check, and Wesley So resigned. If you take that rook, then of course the queen is unprotected and black has a queen for a rook. Typical win from Magnus Carlsen. Not much was happening, and slowly but surely he improves his position, and in the end his opponent crumbles under the pressure. It was not enough for the Norway Gnomes to win the 2017 Pro Chess League. Wesley So's St. Louis Archbishops won the first prize of $20,000. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe to the Chess to Impress channel, and please leave your comments. You also may want to check out my Chess to Progress channel. The link is in the description box. This is Rick from Chess to Impress. Thank you very much for watching.